So, breaking news, folks, on the horse racing front, or at least breaking news of a couple of hours ago. Constitution Hill, that monster of a horse, may not make the champion hurdle. Run poorly today in an exercise gallop with Sergino on another horse. I think it was struggling to keep up with them. Nico got straight off and walked it back. They wasn't happy. They've scoped the horse. They think there's some mucus there. Nicky Henderson says it can clear up within a week if there is mucus, if that's all it is. Bit of a cold, bit of a flu. They'll treat it with antibiotics. Hopefully that's all it is, and it could make the champion hurdle. If it's more than that, or if they can't clean it up within a week, then obviously it's a no-go. I think it's odds of coming already, and the big Irish Open have obviously they bet it into about 1-2. In fact, I think it's 1-2 each of the two. I for one wouldn't be taking 1-2 for Constitution, even if it makes the champion hurdle now. I'd want to be watching. We know it's a monster of a horse, but a week after the flu, I'm not so sure at all. Not so sure. But I was looking at things and I thought, well, obviously it's awful for Nicky Henderson. He must be absolutely beside himself. He must be gutted. It must, it's his diamond in the rough. There's no doubt about that. But I thought, oh my God, it's going to hurt a lot of multiples. Those that put the multiples on before the non-runner no bet, they'll be panicking. You'll have the few people that will have done the champion hurdle as the biggest winning distance at Cheltenham, because that's a special bet out there. And then I thought, what about those folk that have done Nicky Henderson for the 3 or more or 4 or more winners? Those kind of bets. Used to do them a lot myself till a couple of years ago, especially with Sky Bet. But the odds they give it now on races won by people like Henderson, Mullins and Elliott are absolutely atrocious. They're so bad, they're laughable. I wouldn't touch them anymore. But there'll be many that have bet on Henderson to get X amount of winners at the festival, and I'm sure everyone had Constitution as a banker. Anyway, I thought to myself, I tell you what, I fancied Lossiemouth for that mare's hurdle, but if Constitution does go by the wayside, will he run Lossiemouth in the champion as well? I think he might, and I think it might just give his number one animal a bit of a fright there. It might well do. I'd love to see which one old Paul Townend rides. Anyway, more about that further down the line. Let's hope Constitution gets better. Let's hope it gets there. We want our champions there, don't we? We really do. That said, we don't want it getting beaten and running a bad race just because of because of its ills. It'd be better putting it away and bringing it back for Aintree or Punchestown. And that'd be a bonus for Punchestown, because I would imagine if it doesn't make Cheltenham, it would have been probably Cheltenham Aintree. That's it for the season. I would imagine if it doesn't make Cheltenham now, it'll be Aintree, Punchestown. That's it for the season. So the Irish will see us over there on their own racecourses. They'll love that, won't they? They'll absolutely love that. Anyway, we'll see what happens over the next few days. In fact, we'll learn more, I believe, this afternoon. I think Nicky Henderson says the results of the scope will be back this afternoon and he'll know more then. So we wait with bated breath. Do we wait with bated breath? We wait anyway.